Hello and welcome to another West March Guys live stream back to back. Woo, 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 woo.
Yay.
Thank you for joining us. I am the DM AJ. This is my lovely cast and crew. Thank
Hello.
you for joining us. Yes, we're doing it two days in a row this week, but that's probably because next week and then the week after that will be off, but who knows. So let's just get into it. Still sponsored by Power Up, which I believe what was the drop from yesterday? The
Oh,
show?
we have a song on Clone Hero.
Oh, right, the Guitar Hero thing. Yeah,
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 which you
cool,
can
very
play with a
cool.
Guitar Hero controller, and it's sick as hell.
Oh, that's cool.
Awesome. Yeah, so go play it to combat. Hopefully, if there's more tonight. So McCarthy Farms is closed, so they pulled their sponsorship, especially after I forgot they were already closed. And my bad. So let's get into where we left off. Last episode or yesterday, you guys had gotten back to your fleet and were starting to figure out what you needed to do and who you needed to talk to, captains and what the like, to figure out your strategy for getting to Eden with your newly formed friends up in the by the means of what are they? The VRF, the Vizundu Reserve Fleet, along with the Barrel Brothers. So you started to talk to Phantasma. You were rudely interrupted by a whale who told you that he had found something. You guys went to investigate, and you over over the course of combat started to figure out that or deduce that this you guys had found a supply line ship carrying what can only be Thaddeus salvage scrap being pulled by a humpback whale that was covered in these like almost like shadow barnacles. Uh, Perched atop the ropes as guardians were hawks. You quickly took care of them, found out that they were deeply corrupted from the inside, and that these ships were full of wood. You freed the whale. He joined your crew, and you guys got back to your fleet to have a nice long talk with all the captains. You guys conversated with every single one of them. You then set a plan in motion to talk about the plan, but only in fragments. Thaddeus got his little one word in before you guys could go to bed. Then you guys teleported back to the Terror of the Deep, and Finn had a late night conversation with, I believe, both
Holland
Tolland and
and Jeremy.
Jeremy. And then you went to bed, passed out. And here we'll wake up with a new day on the way to Eden. You are currently in a snaking like pattern, which means that you're just stretching your time out per day longer than usual. Um, so, with that, fully rested, I'm going to say, Finn, you probably wake up last on this. Let's start with you, Magmore, fresh meat. You wake up. Uh, you had like after you had gotten back from your trip to Visundu, they kind of just like left in the middle of like shit, and this you kind of just decided it wasn't worth the swim.
Okay,
It has a lightsaber, anyways.
that's cool.
So you kind of had the day to yourself. Um, what did you do with the day ahead before that? Just curious.
Um, I talked to my God.
Oh, yes. All right, brother.
Uh,
Let's do it. So as you set up your communal little ritual area with your flame touched globe and your little incense and your some candles and whatnot, you begin to cast your ritual. And what do you ask your god as you wait for but a second and then you feel a burning heat, not overwhelming, but just come up and starts to just fill your entire being around you. You feel your fingers almost spark between them, and then the fire jumps from the candles right above the crystal ball, and then forms the kind of almost like jack-o'-lantern-esque sort of like fire face that you're every once in a while you've been able to see.
Okay. I'm
And in
so-
a guttural voice, what is it, my child?
I want to ask him how he got trapped on this plane because that's what I think is happening.
I have been trapped in the fire plane through deception and trickery. Long ago, I made a deal with the Celestials when they first arrived in this world known as Solanarium. We built this world together. And when their creations, you, grew too large, we elementals thought it would be better to restart and to keep their creations in check. They did not like this. And through their deception, I was given this plane without knowing that once I stepped onto it, I would be trapped here.
How do I free you? I don't know if I'm allowed to ask more than one question.
You can't. I don't believe it's more than
I
one.
don't. I think it's. Yeah, it's not really a
Okay, so as he finishes his words, I'll say that his voice closes and goes, keep to the stars. And then he's going to like fizzle and fume out into nothing.
Okay. And so me of having done that yesterday and then waking up, would I wake up to realize that people are back?
Okay, so first, yes. I mean, you would know. I mean, I don't know how close you are in vicinity to Sheila, but she's a snorer. So
Okay.
yeah,
Um,
they're all back.
okay, I'm gonna go right to Finn first.
Okay. He's passed out, like face down. He's like, oh, I don't want to say he's like fully contorted, but he's in a like what seems to be an uncomfortable position.
Finn, I have to talk to you. First of all, where were you guys? And second, I talked to my god again. I'm I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy.
Oh no, okay. Oh, he's gonna cast silence.
Oh, go ahead, cast thaumaturgy.
Or no, you're gonna counterspell it, aren't you?
I'm asleep.
Yeah, it's true.
Cast thaumaturgy. Do it.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
please.
I don't. Do I even have? Oh, I do have it.
Yeah,
Oh.
you do.
Wait, it won't let me. It's just. What is that under? 2, 3. No,
It's a cantrip.
it won't let me
Fine.
actually cast it. That's interesting.
It's
There's
all
no
right.
like.
You're able to amplify your voice fairly loudly.
Yeah. There's no like pressability button. That's so weird.
It's all right. So Finn, I would say that with that you were rudely awoken.
Um,
Oh god.
Okay, yeah, roll a save.
that is the flight response.
Con save against this against magic, so I get advantage.
Finn, are you on edge at all? No,
Why isn't this? Oh, okay, it's not connecting, but I rolled a 20. Unnatural.
I don't believe you.
Hold on.
Screenshot it. I'm just kidding. All right,
All
so
right.
you save.
So you're still gonna take 6
Yeah.
thunder damage,
I deserve that, but I have
and
to talk to you.
Finn is now in the ocean.
No.
Finn, while you're out there, you can see that Phantasma is in the middle of like enjoying a nice swim with the orcas. She sees you there. She waves and then starts swimming towards you. You're
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
Good
Somebody
morning.
somebody yelled at me and I think I hit them. Now I'm
Uh,
out here.
well, it serves them right. You want to come for the swim?
Um, where are you going?
Well, I mean, we're just kind of keeping up with the ship right now, but we can go explore if you want.
There was something. Oh, do they know of any more supply shipments?
Not that I asked around, then that was the first one we've seen.
Okay, can you have them keep an eye out for more? Because we gotta do the thing.
What do you think that I am? We already had our exploration. I've
Oh,
already
okay.
orders. Don't
Right, we
worry.
already had this conversation. Sorry,
Me and the
I'm t
Orc, of course, are all squared away.
I just woke up. Wait,
I can tell.
there was another part of that plan. Magmore. Oh, Magmore. Shit.
Oh yeah. I was thinking about that before you ask him. Isn't that kind of a bad idea because he can get scryed on? And Thaddeus like kind of has an interest in him because he talked to him before.
Um,
It's just a thought that I had while I was out.
I mean, even if he scries on him, if he's hidden under like boards and shit or like below deck on something, he's not gonna know where he is.
What if we gave him that thing that Xander gave us?
What thing did Xander give us? Oh,
That
right. Oh,
yeah,
the non.
I mean, he would have to like. I mean, but the only thing he can do is just dump spells into it, right? He could do that.
Oh, I forgot that was a thing that we could do. I should have
Yeah,
brought that to the meeting.
well, yeah. I mean, I had a lot of thinking to do. It's really good. You should get more exercise in your like daily routine. It helps the mind.
Yeah, I've really have never ever done that in my entire life. All right, yeah, let me well, who did you want to send instead of him?
Oh, I don't know who. I was just saying maybe he wasn't the best idea.
Okay, no, we're gonna send him. All right. Let me go see. Well, let me go see if he's down for it.
Yeah, because that's we don't know exactly where he's going, and what happens if we run into Eden or Thaddeus before he gets to his destination.
Well, I don't know.
All
What
right.
do we do then? Because then we lose. I mean, yes, he's not a healer, but at least he lights things on fire.
Working on it. Not that I'm here.
Well, he could leave an object on the vessel, and then I could teleport to the object.
Can you do objects?
I think so.
Hold on.
I feel like I tried it before. I don't remember if it worked.
How do I connect this back to Roll20? You
Um,
guys know?
if you target an object, yeah. So you can target the teleport. Teleport can target an object. So yes, you could absolutely just go and leave something on there and then get to it. So we don't even have to leave Magmore. We just have to find one of those things.
Yeah, that's true. But we would also need to know when it reaches the place that it's supposed to get to.
Oh, I don't know. We just keep looking. And we put
Oh,
it
just
somewhere.
just have somebody. Oh, can you scry on an object?
Oh, I don't know actually. I mean, I think she knows the scrying spell. I think she should. So hold on. Yes, I want to rejoin my journey. It has to be a creature. Yeah, I can't scry. So scrying is limited to just creatures, but teleport is not limited by
What?
just that.
Do we still have the cat on the ship?
What cat?
Wasn't there a cat on the ship at one point?
If there
Didn't
was, I
Nocton have a
feel like
cat?
not. There was no way. Where did Nocton get a cat
I thought Nocton had a cat.
on the ship?
Yeah, well, I would ask him, but he's not there right now.
Well, okay, so you want to put the cat on his ship. What if it dies?
Well, hopefully it won't die. We'll leave it some food.
Okay, all right.
And then we'll put an associated object on the
So now
cat.
we got to go. Now we have to find a cat on the ship that we have no idea where it is or even if it exists.
And then we can scry on the cat, and then we
What
can
if you
teleport to the
asked?
object.
What if you asked your little dragon friend?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, he's off limits.
He's absolutely off limits. And also, I, I need to protect
So
him.
can't he like turn invisible and shit?
Yes, and he can just fucking disappear at will, which is obnoxious, but he's just like
So
me.
what's the harm? Okay, whatever. You can.
He's just like me in all the worst ways.
Great. So if he does he have a plan for what we send over then? We go for a cat?
Um, yeah, either a cat or a Magmore.
Well, let's talk to Magmore and see what he says.
All right.
All right,
Should
so
get back in the ship, and then Finn's gonna swim back up uh to the hatch.
yeah, the hatch, you get into the airlock, it drains, you get in there. You can already hear Nocton toiling away, early morning work on more of his.
Nocton's not there.
Oh, right. No, he's on the other
Yep.
ship. I
Yep.
completely forgot. Yeah, because he was with Ishkar and the Shamas. Thank you. So he's probably nursing a hangover or still asleep. That remains to be seen. But
I want to fumble. I want to fumble through the hatch
okay, all right. I
and
mean,
just be like,
there's actually
this takes so fucking long. Why do people use this?
it's Nocton's design. Maybe the pump is a little hinky. All right, so you get in. There's no one to be found. Magmore is probably below deck with all the
All right,
different other shit.
Magmore.
I was just looking for you.
Yeah, you woke me up. Anyway, I had something to ask you. Were you saying something?
Where were you guys?
No, and anyway, question for you. Can we put you on an unmanned shipping vessel that is being guarded by undead eagles, and pulled by a possessed whale, so that we can see where the shipping vessel is going to?
I'm gonna find the nearest bottle of alcohol.
Wait.
What?
Yeah, so look, so like you're small, so you
What?
could like hide in you can also tell me when you get to wherever you need to get to.
By myself?
And yeah. Well, no, you could have Ishka also. I arranged that last night. And like then when you get to wherever you need to get to, I can teleport to you and then help you if you need it. Also, if anything goes south, you can just fucking firestorm the supply ship and just destroy the thing so they have no use for it anymore, and then you'll just be floating in the ocean, and then I'll come get you.
Sounds like a terrible plan.
Good.
What if I get scryed on?
Well, just don't. Oh, we have a thing.
What things?
Xander gave us a thing. You just press the button, and then you can't be scryed on.
Why haven't we been using this the whole time?
We were for a little bit, before we had the glyph on the ship again.
Yeah,
Well,
they were using it in place. It was like a backup generator to the protection glyph that Xander brought along.
okay. So how am I supposed to get there?
Well, we have to find one first, and then when we find it, we just have to be ready, and then you got to jump on ready to go, and you can't wear your armor because they'll find you. So you should just probably not wear your armor just in general, just so that you can be
You
ready
want
to
me
jump on the
to
ship.
go on a ship by myself?
No, you'll have
without
Ishka.
armor? Are you drunk?
No, I actually haven't been drunk in a bit.
Do you
Actually,
need
no,
to
I was
be
drunk.
drunk?
No, I was drunk in
Here.
Pasundu.
Yeah, you were drunk in Vicinda.
This sounds terrible.
Yeah,
True.
but like it'll work, right?
What if it doesn't?
Well, hopefully it does. How about that?
Maybe. It'll be fine.
I mean,
It
we
will.
do dumb
You know
things
what?
all the
You know
Don't
what?
time.
worry about
If
it.
if nobody stows away, it definitely won't work.
Are you
How
guys
about
having
that?
this? Are you guys having this conversation in like the main area?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Julia's gonna walk up and be like, Finn, I'll go.
Julia,
He's little.
I am little, and I am way sneakier than him.
all right, so let's play this through, all right? So you stow away, you get to wherever this is going, and then you do what to let me know that you're there.
Oh.
Magmar checks in with me daily.
Don't we
Okay,
have
and
stones?
so like a 24-hour window, and then say 1 hour after that 24-hour window, you are attacked by undead buzzards,
She just taps her bow and arrow, and she's like,
and
I'll
you're
be
just
fine.
and you're floating in the middle of the ocean by yourself because you've managed to beat everyone but you destroyed the ships.
Yeah, so just float in the ocean.
Oh my goodness, you are not a sea
What
elf
if
anymore.
I can cast water breathing on myself. I will be fine.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh, you have. That's right.
Yes.
why don't you just
You
ask
did
the
it
whales
yesterday.
you freed where they were going?
I can do that. I I can I can make berries to eat.
Can
I
anyone
can
talk
cast
to
Pass
animals?
Without a Trace.
Wait, Magma, what?
Does anyone have speak with animals? Why don't y'all talk to the whales you freed to ask them where they were going?
It was just the one whale. I don't know if it knew where it was going.
Did you try and ask it?
No, because I can't speak with whales.
Finn, roll a history check. I mean, Phantasma talk to it, maybe.
Well, all right.
Is she outside? Can I see her?
I mean, okay, so this is a good time as any. So as you guys all start to peer over and start to like be like, yeah, is she still outside? You go and look at the porthole, and there is a larger amount of orcas that were there before you than where you left, and you also see Etrian holding on to one of the fins, talking with Phantasma, who's also holding on to one of the fins.
Are they flirting?
Possibly.
So
They've
so,
already fucked.
I
so so sick. All right, Phantasma.
Yes.
Uh, what did you ask the whale where it was going? If it knew,
Obviously, he
where
said
would,
he has no idea.
oh, he doesn't know. Okay, that's what I thought. I was just checking that. I knew that. I was testing
He
you.
felt compelled.
Felt compelled to go in that specific direction.
Yeah.
okay.
Do you know if at any point he was compelled to like make sharp turns, or was he just going in a straight line the whole time?
Uh, hold on, I can ask him. One sec.
Sick.
You watch her. She shoots downward, or she like taps on the orca, and you watch it like sail downward and then off like closer towards the edge. And right as it starts to get out of your view, you can see that the humpback whale is sit like beneath you, and its giant flippers are hanging out, but like just in view as it's going below deck or going below you guys. Um, you have to initiate. She doesn't have a message.
Okay, like, was it compelled at any point to turn like left or right or down or up, or was it just like compelled to go in a specific straight line direction?
Okay, he says he has no real memory, no real like memory of like where he was supposed to go. He just had like a gut urge instinct, like when he would like when they migrate.
Okay, so we're not gonna get anything out of him, probably.
I already gave up.
All right, cool. Can they echolocate any more whales going in that general direction?
Well, actually, if you would hold on, I can join you, and I have an actual plan for this.
You have, okay, yeah, do it.
So you wait.
Also, can you like is Etrian like with us again, or is he just like hanging out?
Oh no, Etrian. Sorry, I forgot to mention. I'll tell you what's going on, and I'll flag him in. So Etrian breaks off from the pack with his orca, and they go to get to the airlock together. They come down in the airlock together. I would imagine probably like maybe a little bit hanging on each other, and then they straighten up once they get into view. They step out. Phantasma wrings the salt water out of her hair and starts like rummaging through her pockets, and she finally pulls out a little pouch. Out of that pouch, waterproof, she pulls out like a nice little parchment and unfolds it into like a little like map that she's drawn. She goes, all right, so everybody, welcome back, Etrian. Hi guys. Sorry I didn't say anything when I left, but Phantasma just we went to talking, and we said, well, I'll just go over to like the Birds of Paradise, and I went and I found us a bunch of supplies. So that's good. I found like black powder, and I found a bunch of rations. So
That's sick. Are they still there? Where are they?
I brought them here
How? Oh, on a whaleback?
on the orcas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
We need to. I've already dropped it off of one of their ships.
Finn looks down at Julia, just goes, so sick.
So Phantasma, she hands you the paper, and you can see that it looks like it's like a shoddily drawn coastline with Eden on it. She goes, so if we just like you kind of retrace our steps back to where we saw the last one, and then if we draw kind of a straight line to Eden, what I suggest is we sail the rebel fleet where it is, continuing on its path, but we with the Terror sail directly in that line, and hopefully we run into something.
All right. Can I see a writing utensil, somebody? Thank you.
Yeah.
And then Finn's just gonna like kind of fix the coastline of the Orange Coast.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like,
So
okay.
you guys swam down to here. So her line will be do Phantasma's. That's what she thinks the supply line looks like.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, okay, I've seen this map like a fucking 100 times. So it actually goes like this. There's a little nook right there.
You
That's
are
like,
not you are concentrating wrong details right now.
oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay. So we were right there.
I mean, we went south, I believe, and then we ran into it like right around here.
And it was that time of day. The sun was there. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
They didn't go as low as Birds of Paradise, so this one will be. This is more accurate. That's because Etrian went down there from Helix.
Wait, Etrian, you found supplies at Birds of Paradise?
Yeah, I mean, Phantasma said it was kind of just a hunch, but they're actually like pretty clever. There's a false floor in the main house that kind of goes to an underground storage where I found a bunch of shit.
Is there by any chance like stockpiles of ship pieces and wood?
No.
Oh, okay. I just thought maybe we fell on top of something by accident just then. Okay,
Oh. Yeah, Phantasma was saying that you guys found like those like supply line ships.
yes.
Yeah, no, nothing like that.
Okay. Are you gonna stick around for a while? Because we could actually use your help in the
I mean,
coming
yeah, I can. I
fight.
was just gone doing the whole like Birds of Paradise thing.
Yeah, no, that's sick, and we appreciate that. And I was thinking for a moment of having you stow away on one of the ships and find out where it's going, but you can one-shot an entire ship pretty much by yourself. So like we will need you in about 9 days when we
Okay.
fight the Black Fog.
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, cool. Yeah, perfect.
Also, Finn, you know what I was also realizing?
That you two have been fucking since we left Old Clifton?
No, not that. We could just find the shipment, and then I can just scry on the whale.
Scry on the whale.
It's a creature.
Because there's a creature and it's a whale, and okay, and I can teleport us to the associated object, which is the ship
The ship.
itself.
We're already golden, baby. We just need to find.
Right. Oh, that's brilliant. And then we could
so much smarter.
we could teleport to it without being scryed upon using the thing, and I could show up invisible on top of the ship and
Yeah, and she's just like, and you've got
okay, you know, I was almost there. I would have got there eventually.
It's early in the morning for you. I've been up for like 3 hours.
So are your whale friends going to be okay with us not freeing their whale friend who is going to be covered in fucking psychic barnacles?
I can talk to him, but it might take some convincing.
I mean,
Hopefully
if it's for the greater good and it would help to prevent that from happening to any more whales, then I feel like maybe they might be swayed in one direction.
Yeah. Well, um, what I'm
Maybe
going to
bring
do.
up the fact that I electrocuted the shit out of that whale and saved it.
No, I think what I'm going to do is, I don't think we need to do anything because what we do is we leave the whale with like we be like you protect the fleet and you just swim underneath the fleet and you do your thing. We are going to go over here and we'll let you know if we find something and maybe we just don't tell him when we find something.
That is
It's not the greatest thing that you can do, but at least it's like you're what he doesn't know what hurt and we just say, oh no, we didn't see anything today.
yeah, that's quite dishonest, especially for you.
But it's the only way because I don't think he's gonna want to go for the
Yeah,
other one.
no, I think you're right, and I think dishonesty might be the move here.
Sometimes it works.
You are an evil person,
Sometimes.
the Baroness.
You should have seen me years ago when I actually had some teeth.
That's fair. All right.
But yeah, so it's the best option we have. I'll go talk to him now.
Okay. Yeah, so they're gonna swim with us underneath the fleet, just in
As
case.
yeah, it's just like underneath bodyguards that just kind of like hang out.
All right.
They've been doing it the whole time.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, perfect. I love it. Perfect. That's great. Magmore,
Yes.
you do not have to stow away on a shipping vessel guarded by undead buzzards.
Thank whatever God you believe in.
I don't.
Why don't you
So
just say Koso? Your god
Because I'm not sure where he is right now.
that you just talked to.
He
wait,
can't help us. He's
that
trapped.
reminds me. That reminds me. Weren't
Oh.
you talking about him before?
Oh yeah. By the way, before all of this craziness
You
with this
screamed in my
plan,
fucking ear.
I talked to him yesterday.
Okay. How's he doing? Is he good?
He's trapped in the fire plane.
Okay, well, that's different than being trapped in a column of fire on the other side of the world.
He did tell me though the whole little backstory, but we'll get into that later. But to follow the stars.
Cryptic, godlike.
Well, whenever I go true side, I can see the freaking crazy fire and like the pillar shooting down to the earth. So eventually, we're gonna need to go there.
To the other side of the world.
Wherever, I don't know where the pillar is. I can just see it in the sky.
I was just thinking we may not have to go all the way through Irium. I think we could just go around Visundu and we'd be right there.
Yeah, you could. It is a globe.
No, it's just flat circle.
Yeah.
Just a flat rectangle.
Well, I mean, if you talk to Crystal, yes.
Yeah.
It's a fucking circle. I know it. Those ice caps are walls. They're lying to us.
Yeah, no, I mean these whales are trying to get to Antitheos too, and it's like literally right on the other side of Visundu, so like we could just do that.
Yeah.
That would take not long at all, and we might die by some happenstance, but probably not. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds great. We could get two birds stoned at once.
21.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like
A bird in the hand's quicker than the eye and all that.
yeah, a little over half a month.
Yeah,
All right.
perfect.
So Phantasma is going to go, well, I'm going to go talk to him. And she has already left and gotten the airlock and is now going to have that conversation. Since you guys are kind of hanging out, what do you guys want to do?
So Etrian, I need to come clean
Yep.
about something.
Okay.
We took a whole bunch of your dragon skull.
No.
Yeah, we had to. I'm sorry.
Before.
Because Heavy Neck's a dick and took our entire glyph of
I thought we were gonna
non-detection.
like get Loratus to like give us like diamonds and stuff.
Loratus didn't really have much, and it was his suggestion to dig into the skull. So this most of this glyph, I believe, is the jaw.
He like looks down at the glyph and goes, "Oh man, I do
Yeah,
recognize that color."
yeah, I'm sorry. We had to do it.
So
I just
wait,
wanted
how
to
much
tell
is
you,
left?
like
Well,
the top half.
So like the big part of the skull.
I think so. I haven't seen it. I can only assume.
There's my tree and my dragon.
We used a little bit of it to bring 3 people back to life.
Who?
One's a rando, you don't know him.
yeah.
Um, but he did give us some key information, which was extremely helpful.
Okay, I guess that's okay. I guess.
Shanta Dick, that now goes by Ethos.
I thought we
Um,
were gonna bring him back.
well, I always intended to bring him back, and then Heavy Neck came and stole our diamonds.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's actually on one of the ships with the rando that they're actually both running that ship with Pam from Elix. Uh, and then third was, oh yeah, Toland, because Toland died
Okay,
because
I understand Talon. That's fine, but
yeah,
why
Heavy
can't
Neck
we
Heavy
bring
Neck killed him, which was not great.
dick move?
Super
So,
dick move, yeah.
do we have any leaves on Heavy Neck?
No. Do you?
No.
Okay. It's worth asking.
Okay. Well, shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
a lot happened while you were gone.
yeah, I mean, me too. I mean, I met like a few cool dolphins. But yeah, it was odd. It was kind of silent out there.
It sounds boring.
Yeah, it was. Not typical. Well, at least I don't think typical. Uh,
Last
but I'm
thing
gonna
last
get a
thing I
nap.
want is to be like stranded in the middle of a sea alone.
Oh,
Anyway,
I'm never really alone, but I get what you mean.
yep.
I'm gonna go take a nap though, because that I had to, like get here like through the night. So
Yeah, take Heavy Neck's bed.
we'll do. And he's just gonna take off. Really
All
on.
right. All right, so all right, group huddle. Who do we think is the most likely to turn on us out of everyone in the fleet and the other fleets?
Everyone?
Yeah, out of anyone that we are currently working with and pairing with and allying with, who do you think is the most likely to turn on us?
What about those 2 captains that work for whatchamacallit?
That work for Nostradamus?
Yeah.
Mm,
No.
I, I mean that one's kind of obvious, and I'm not
Okay.
as worried about that because we are like watching them like hawks.
Because you know.
Because we already know. I'm talking people that we are trusting right now that could turn on us. What would be the worst out of all of them?
The worst to go. I mean, who has the most pull other than you?
Well, one would be Bryden.
Okay. And the
Yeah.
other?
Let's see. There's Bryden, Rain. I couldn't see Rain, but Rain's sister was part of the fog.
Okay.
Not
Well,
that I don't trust Rain, but you never know. Uh, and I strangely trust Nostradamus.
okay.
I trust him in his consistency.
Okay. So it sounds like if anyone was to turn, Bryden would be the biggest threat.
Bryden would be the worst.
So
All right.
maybe
Tolland.
that's a better way of doing it? I don't know.
Is Tolland driving or sleeping?
Talon went to bed, so he would have already had the change of guard. So yeah, he's driving.
All right. Um, uh, where's Nocton? Oh, he left. That's right. Do we have an intercom from here to the
You
driving
do. You
room?
actually told Nocton to keep an eye on it.
No, well, there's the intermast from here to the other ships, but is there an
Oh,
intercom from this room to another room?
no,
Okay.
Just
that's
shout
not.
really loud.
Yeah, it's
It's not
called
that
yelling.
big.
All right. Let's just. I'm gonna go up there.
Okay, so he's just standing there, staring out there, making sure you're going straight.
Holland, how we doing? Having a good
Hey,
day.
hey, buddy, what's going on? Feeling good?
Did you see the
Feeling.
whales? Did you see Etrian?
I did. They're fun. They like to bump up and rub up against the ship. I think they're itching something, but
Uh,
whatever.
yeah, I think so too. They're good though.
Oh yeah, no, they're really cool to watch.
They they're gonna protect us, and probably most of them are gonna die fighting with us. But shit happens.
Well, that's
Um,
bleak.
yeah. Anyway, uh, so remember we talked about you hiding and observing and spying
Yeah,
for me?
you needed me to be sneaky. Got it.
Yeah, sneaky. So I want to put you on the cheap trick, and I want you to
All
spy
right.
on Bryden.
All right. Am I gonna like just be hanging out on the cheap? Like, will he know I'm there, or is
He
this like
will
covert?
he will not know you're there. I need you to be completely hidden at all times.
Okay. All right. I haven't done one of these in a long time. Um, who you gonna get to drive while I'm doing this?
We're gonna wait until we're gonna wait until it's Jeremy's turn to drive.
Okay, he drives nights.
Right,
So,
so you oh yeah, so you're gonna spend the night. You're
okay,
gonna have to you're
how
gonna have
long
to
am I doing this for a night, a day? How long am I gonna be like staking this guy out?
probably about 24 hours, so you're gonna have to pull a 36.
Okay, yes, fuck.
Worst
So
boss ever.
I mean, you've done it before, right?
yeah, I can. It's just like I'll try. What do you? So do you not trust him?
I do trust him, and that's the problem because I'm not supposed to trust anyone because that's what gets us fucked.
Fair.
And
So
he and out of everyone, he has the most to gain by fucking us over. So
well,
does he though? Yes.
what does he gain if he fucks us? If he fucks you guys over, he loses a crew that is. I mean, I don't want to toot you guys' horns, but arguably way stronger than their guys. Like I don't like we're the ace in the hole. I think.
But also, what if he is secretly being controlled by Thaddeus?
How?
I don't know. Same way anyone else was.
All right, so I'll watch him. I'll drive for the day. I'll jump in. I'll make sure I can like scope him out, and I'll see what I can see.
Yeah, because if we try to scry on him, he'll be able to know that we're scrying on him.
Yeah, that's the bad idea.
Yeah, but like,
Pretty good. I'm not getting caught.
yeah, I don't want you to get caught. It would be very detrimental to the cause if you get caught.
Yeah, because then if I get caught, then he's gonna be like, "Oh, you're part of the terror," and then that loses faith, and then this thing kind of unravels. So this is
Yeah,
a big gamble.
but it's a gamble. Shall we not?
Well, I'm here just being the other voice of this to make sure that you're not in a bubble here, buddy. But
I,
it just seems like a big risk.
I do appreciate that actually, because nobody has really told me no. It's just I'm surrounded by people who just keep telling me yes.
I mean,
Welcome to
okay,
being a
And if
well,
that
janitor.
and if they're not telling me yes, then I'm just not listening to them. So
so cool. Yeah, I just it seems like a risky move. Like I'll do it, but like maybe how about this? If I'm thinking like a shithead, um, you could, if you don't trust him, give him information, and then I could scope him out that night and see if he's like doing anything shady with that new information. Because if he wouldn't sit on it, I don't think. You know?
that is incredibly valid. And I did say I was going to be giving out information.
Yeah,
Static.
because then like I could just be like the guy who just sits like on the outside of the windows and just like scoping in just to like see if I can see him like sending messages or some shit.
I don't think he can send messages, but maybe. Maybe he can and he just hasn't been telling
I don't
anyone.
know. He just yeah, maybe I haven't noticed anything. The only thing you've really seen is like your interactions with him and his crew, and then the fight in Ilix, where he seemed like he was mostly just a swordsman.
All right, what if I send somebody he doesn't recognize, who he would not know as being part of the Terror?
Well, I mean, can is there a way? Do we have something where I can just disguise myself up?
I mean, if you disguise yourself, if he catches you, he's still gonna know that it's you.
Well, shit. Yeah, I mean that's true, but at
And
least
also, he does a thing where he can disguise himself looking as a different person.
oh, how does
So
he do
he
it?
so he does have some magic of some kind. Oh, he has a item of some sort. I think a hood.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I would assume he's a fucking captain of a ship. He's probably got at least one magic item or two. Okay. Well,
You know what? Let me think this over a bit more.
yeah.
Uh,
I'll be here.
okay. All right, everyone else.
Yeah, Captain.
It comes down the stairs.
Am I unraveling?
I mean, you seem a little stressed.
I mean, it's valid.
If I
You do
install,
have bags underneath your eyes.
yeah, no, I mean besides that, if I install a gnomish rogue on his ship to spy on him overnight, and on the off chance that he is caught and that
Who
Faith
are you
is,
spying on?
oh, Bryden, if I were to spy on Bryden,
Why?
just in case.
That have you heard something?
No, and that's what scares me. I've heard nothing. Nobody's that shiny.
No, what do you mean shiny?
Wait,
Nobody's that good.
He's not a good person, but he is trustworthy. I will swear to his name, or swear on my name.
I
All
mean,
right.
I have known him for years. He
Yeah,
helped set up he helped set this whole thing up.
well,
Me,
could
him,
mm,
Lawrence, Adrian.
oh, the resistance, you mean?
Yes.
Okay. Could he have been setting it up as a vessel for Thaddeus to sabotage it from the inside?
I don't know. I'm the one who came to him about Thaddeus. He barely even knew anything about it.
See, that's.
Finn, I think you're going too far.
Am I though?
Julia, I mean, look, Finn, if you want to spy on them, you can. I guess it won't hurt, but I'm telling you right now, there's a very low chance you will find something with him.
Um,
Finn can make spy robots.
if you turn someone, if you can polymorph someone into an animal, right? And how long does that last?
I think hour. Let
Yeah,
me
it's an
check.
Oh,
hour.
that's it.
That's it. That's a long time.
It is 1 hour. Yes.
Can you turn someone into a spider for like 8 hours? Is that a thing?
Hey,
I believe I can up. Yeah, I can. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on. When you upcast this, can't does it do anything for upcasting? It doesn't say so.
I don't think so. Maybe.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything. There's no benefit to upcasting anything. So, unfortunately, I don't think so.
Hmm. All right.
It's a powerful spell, but it doesn't. I mean, an hour is a fairly long time. Julia's not wrong.
Finn, if we're really stressing about finding people, what if we just like took a trip into Eden? Like low key. I mean,
What do you what are you proposing?
you do the magic thing, and
Mm-hmm.
we sneak into the city and see what's going on and get a bead on how deep and everything it is, and then come back. I feel like that's a better use of time than worrying about our own people.
Julia, that's actually not a bad idea.
I mean,
Do we have a way to get into the city?
she just looks at Finn.
I mean,
Well, I mean, don't you have to be familiar? Have you been to Eden?
yeah, I would have to be familiar. I've never been there. I mean, I could try, but I could end up in a wall.
I don't want that.
Well, I know that's fine for you. Not all of us can just walk through walls, okay?
Hello.
It only
Um,
hurts for a minute. You'll be fine.
It only hurts for a minute.
Yeah. I mean, what if you just shoot for like above the city and be like,
just airdrop him. Like this is a battle royale.
Oh my god. Where are we dropping, boys?
uh, hey,
You know,
you've
you
never
make
been
you make a
anywhere
valid
near.
point.
You've never been in Irium at all?
I mean, I've been on the other side
Okay.
recently, like within the
Yeah.
past month,
I mean,
with you.
she looks at fuck. Okay, Brian. Phantasma. Phantasma,
Yes.
have you ever been in Eden
I
or
mean,
near it?
I was yes, I was in and around it. I think a few years ago, but
Do you remember
yeah,
any
I
trees
didn't.
in it?
What?
Do you remember
I
any
mean,
trees in it?
I don't. I have to have a piece of the tree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't just remember. I mean, trust me, I know plenty of good trees in
I
Eden.
okay. I forgot that's how you use that spell.
Yeah, I
Mistake.
need a. I would have had to keep a piece of like my like on my person, and I lost my ship, so unfortunately that went with
What about Etrin? He has a bunch of sticks, doesn't he?
it.
I mean, I could get us outside of Eden, and then we could find a tree somewhere outside of Eden.
We just need
True.
to like. I mean, we could definitely sneak in. I mean, there's got to be movement of people, right? They probably, or if they have the whole place locked down, that's information enough. Because
Also
that means they have a bunch of people on land and not on ships.
You are not wrong.
Just saying. I don't know. I hate going in blind.
Well, what I was thinking is, do you guys, first off, do you guys want to hear the update with Eden while we're on this topic?
There's an update with Eden while we're talking about Eden, and you just neglected to tell us that there was an update with Eden.
You came in very hot talking about am I unraveling? So I thought that was the pressing matter. Excuse me.
Meanwhile, while Julia's saying, "Oh, we could get some information on Eden," and you're just like, "Yeah, we could."
No, it's
Oh, by
not.
the way, I know some things about Eden.
It's not good information. It's about what the fuck Thaddeus is doing.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Okay. She like unravels it because she like shuffles it up, gives it a big side eye. They've taken a total of 5 ships. They are working through the night. It seems the city has reinforced the gate to ensure that nobody gets in or out. Sections of the lower city have started to migrate to different parts of the city. Everything that is getting migrated to is overrun now.
That sucks.
Yeah. So yeah, there's your update.
So they're gonna be out of supplies fairly soon in Eden.
Well, I mean, they are connected to a continent, so I don't know how dire it will be. They haven't said they're going to, so I would assume that our connect would have mentioned something if there was. I can always ask.
Yeah, I mean, it might be good to know if Eden's just fucking lost,
I can. It doesn't. I mean,
because then we could just
their
we could surround them and starve them out.
their last message was. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my God. Nope, they mentioned the flat ships. They asked when are you coming on day four. They asked when you should be back or when you should be in Eden.
And what day is it now?
You're on day 8.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
So
Yeah, you know what, Julia, you're right. Let's not waste time eating ourselves from the inside. Let's go have a look-see.
All right. Once we're there, I can definitely grab a new branch and get us there easier. But Finn,
So
this could go wrong, I believe.
this could go wrong if we're spotted. So it's a stealth mission. Magmono loudness. Um
Oh God.
Don't
Do
put your armor on.
and knocked
Guys,
on
this is
and and knocked on. Oh, knocked on's not even here. Okay, so we're fine.
yeah.
So this mission is to get intel from afar and also to get a branch from a tree. So because we're going to use that so that Phantasma can transport the entirety of the Golden Dawn and
To
the Barrel Brothers crew to the land behind Eden during the siege.
Yeah, because I believe we could just get them once they're in the city, they'll be okay. Well, hopefully.